Okay, getting started here. We have our tools, markers, pencils, erasers, something to draw with, and a picture of Barack Obama. I'm going to drop this picture off in each classroom so that way students can get it. But if you're working on this online, you'll just have to trace your own photo. All right, getting started. We're going to take that picture of Barack Obama or whatever picture you have and flip it over, and we just need to scribble scrabble on the part where his head is because we don't need the whole thing. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to go and flip over our picture, and we're also going to place our clean or non written on paper underneath of our photo. Then we're just going to trace over top of his face any lines or details in his face that you see that you like. You're going to trace over those also. You're going to trace around the border of his face. Make sure you get his eyes, all those little things. Also, while you're doing it, make sure your paper does not move, because if it moves, you're going to mess up the transfer that you're creating at this moment. All right, now we should have transferred the drawing or the outline of the person's face, and then we're just going to go over top of that with marker. If you don't have marker, that's okay. You can go around or over top of your lines with a crayon or a colored pencil. Also, if you have a pen, you can do this as well. You just have to make a few more passes or go over top of your lines a few times extra. But you do want to have nice thick border lines or outlines for all these lines that we just did from the transfer. All right, now that we have the picture or the portrait already traced out in marker or with dark lines, we're going to add in our word here or meme. I'm going to put the word pop. All I'm going to do is write the letters normal in capital, and then I'll go around the letters so that way it looks more like bubble letters. You can put whatever word up here, make sure it's school appropriate, but if you want to do mines, that's fine also. Okay, you'll notice that around my letters also I put that little like explosion shape, the little triangles. To go with that, we're going to put some horizontal or vertical lines, I should say, going from the explosion, and then we're also going to add little half circles, which is kind of like the smoke portion of my explosion. All right, now that we're done drawing the explosion part, the other half of our paper doesn't really have anything, so we're just going to balance our artwork out by adding something on the other side, and then we're going to go over top of all the lines with our marker or whatever that you have to make the lines thicker. Okay, now that you have the lines thicker, we are going to go and erase any unwanted lines. Okay, now we are just going to color it in. Before we go and color everything in, please keep in mind that the face is going to be colored in only with dots. So just put dots on the face, and then somewhere else you can choose where you should use lines, like as if you were doing hatching. Everybody should know what hatching is at this point, so I'm not going to describe that anymore, but just remember the face needs to have dots, and then somewhere else needs to have hatching. Okay, remember again that we're coloring in the face using dots. Do not just color in the face. Please fill in the face with dots only. All right, so now the picture is pretty much done. I'm just adding whatever extra little details. Hopefully you have something that looks like this. Maybe you did a different person, that's okay. But as long as you have something close to this, you should be good. Make sure you turn in your work on Google Classroom, and I'll be seeing you.